my name is Lauren Chun, and I want to talk to you about how to prepare for your tutoring session. First, welcome. We, the Writing Fellows, are glad that you have decided to meet with us, or at least that your teacher has forced you to expand your writing knowledge. Before we jump into how to get the most out of your session, let's go over what your Writing Fellow can and cannot do. 1. Your Writing Fellow can give positive feedback and constructive criticism. This positive feedback is not just so you'll like us. We want you to know the strengths and the weaknesses of your paper so you know what to keep, both in content and writing style, and what to improve on. 2. Your Writing Fellow can act as a mediator between you and your professor. It is always good to ask your professor questions. However, if you don't want to draw attention to yourself or to the question, your Writing Fellow can ask those hard questions. 3. A Writing Fellow cannot give you a grade. We are not grading your paper. We cannot answer you if you ask us what grade you will get because we don't know. We are there to assist you in your writing technique, not to assign a grade. That is for your professor to do. 4. A Writing Fellow cannot be an outlet for your frustration. If you don't agree with the class or the teacher, or perhaps you hate writing with a passion and the topic is the worst, we sympathize, but we cannot talk negatively about the class, the assignment, or the teacher. Please don't put us in that position. We want to help communication between the teacher and the students and to promote understanding in both the professor and the pupils. Now we can talk about the things that you can do to prepare before you come to your tutoring session and during the time you have with your tutor. There are 3 main things you can do to get the most out of your session. First, come with questions prepared to ask your Writing Fellow. They will have read and analyzed your paper and will have feedback for you to consider. However, as a writing tutor, it is so helpful when students already have some ideas about things they wanted to change or concerns about the assignment. Don't be afraid to ask questions throughout the session. Second, take advice and give feedback. No, we don't know everything there is to know about writing, but we have taken courses, several to do with tutoring specifically, and all Writing Fellows are competent writers, hence their position. Basically, we do know what we're talking about, so please listen. That being said, this is not a lecture. It is just as beneficial for us, as students ourselves, to hear your thoughts and ideas concerning the subjects brought up in your session. Be sure to give feedback and to make this a collaborative effort versus a one-sided conversation. Last but not least, take notes. Your Writing Fellow should provide you with written feedback, either on the hard copy of your paper or separately. However, there may be things that you discussed that they didn't include. It would be beneficial for you to write down topics and ideas that you discussed that you can use when writing your final draft. Remember, your Writing Fellow is your peer with similar struggles. We want to encourage you to write the best paper that you can and to be able to, quote, think like a writer, end quote, for the rest of your college days and maybe even into your professional career. Thank you for watching this video, and good luck!